Hey there, fellow Americans! Did you hear about the bombshell announcement from the Labor Ministry? Millions of Social Security beneficiaries could see major changes coming their way, and the first round of February payments, worth $4,967, is just days away. If you're receiving SSI/SSDI or VIA benefits, you'll want to stay tuned because this could directly impact your monthly checks. Before we dive in, take a moment to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss crucial updates about your benefits. And hey, drop a comment below telling me which benefit program you're most interested in learning about. Before diving into the details, here's what you need to know. These changes could reshape how your benefits are calculated and distributed, whether you're a current recipient or a future applicant. The most pressing news? Those February payments are scheduled to hit accounts in just 4 days, specifically targeting Fairness Act beneficiaries. You know, one of the biggest questions I've been getting from our community is whether these changes will affect current recipients or only new applicants. Another common concern is about the timing. When will these changes actually take effect? Don't worry, I've done the research, and I'm going to address all of these questions today. The Social Security system in 2025 stands at a critical crossroads, facing unprecedented challenges and opportunities. The convergence of demographic shifts, economic pressures, and legislative changes has created a complex environment that affects millions of Americans. The Labor Ministry's recent announcements signal a fundamental shift in how the government approaches Social Security benefits, with implications that extend far beyond simple payment adjustments. The current economic context provides essential background for understanding these changes. While inflation has moderated to 2.9%, the cumulative impact of previous years' price increases continues to affect beneficiaries significantly. The journey from the pandemic-era inflation peaks of 8.0% in 2022 to today's more stable environment has left an indelible mark on the purchasing power of Social Security recipients. This economic trajectory has prompted policymakers to consider more comprehensive reforms beyond traditional cost of living adjustments. The proposed $4,755 stimulus check for 2025 represents more than just financial assistance. It embodies a shift in how the government approaches economic support for vulnerable populations. This initiative emerges from a recognition that traditional benefit structures may not adequately address the complex financial challenges facing many Americans. The proposal's targeting mechanism focuses on households struggling with basic needs, acknowledging the particular hardships faced by families dependent on childcare and those with limited financial resources. Recent economic data reveals that while the headline inflation rate has decreased, the real impact on household budgets remains significant. Prices across essential categories like housing, healthcare, and food remain elevated, with the overall cost of living approximately 21% higher than pre-pandemic levels. This persistent elevation in living costs has created a particularly challenging environment for fixed-income beneficiaries, making the proposed stimulus particularly relevant for Social Security recipients. The stimulus proposal includes several innovative features that distinguish it from previous economic impact payments. Unlike earlier pandemic-era stimuli, this program incorporates means testing mechanisms designed to ensure assistance reaches those most in need. The proposal also includes provisions for supplemental support to households with dependent children, recognizing the multiplicative effect of economic hardship on families. The implementation of the Social Security Fairness Act represents one of the most significant reforms to the system in decades. Signed into law by President Biden in early 2024, this legislation aims to correct long-standing inequities in how benefits are calculated for public sector employees. The Act's primary focus on eliminating the windfall elimination provision, WEP, and government pension offset, GPO addresses a fundamental unfairness that has affected millions of public servants for decades. However, the path to implementation has proven more complex than initially anticipated. The Social Security Administration's announcement that implementation could take more than 1 year has sparked concern among beneficiaries and lawmakers alike. This delay stems from multiple factors, including technical challenges in recalculating benefits, staffing constraints, and the need to ensure accuracy in processing retroactive payments. The financial implications of the Act are substantial, with projected costs exceeding $195 billion over 10 years. This significant expenditure comes at a time when the Social Security trust funds face their own sustainability challenges, with current projections indicating potential depletion by 2035. The tension between providing overdue benefits to public sector retirees and maintaining the system's long-term viability has become a central point of policy discussion. The 2025 Cost of Living Adjustment, COLA of 2.5%, represents a return to more moderate benefit increases, following several years of historically high adjustments. This change reflects the broader economic stabilization, but has prompted discussions about whether the current COLA calculation method adequately captures the real cost increases faced by seniors and disabled beneficiaries. The increased wage cap, now set at $176,100, reflects ongoing efforts to ensure the system's funding adequacy. This adjustment affects high-income earners, while leaving the vast majority of workers unchanged in their Social Security tax obligations. The careful calibration of this cap demonstrates the delicate balance between generating necessary revenue and maintaining fairness in the tax burden distribution. The implementation of these changes varies significantly across different states and regions. Using Arizona as a case study reveals the complex interplay between federal policy changes and local demographic and economic conditions. With 19.3% of its population over 65, Arizona's experience provides valuable insights into how these changes affect states with large retiree populations. The impact extends beyond simple demographic considerations. States with different cost of living profiles, varying proportions of public sector retirees, and diverse economic conditions experience these changes differently. This regional variation has prompted discussions about whether a more nuanced, regionally adjusted approach to benefit calculations might better serve beneficiaries across the country. The changes implemented in 2025 represent just the beginning of what many experts suggest must be a more comprehensive reform of the Social Security system. The looming challenge of trust fund depletion by 2035 requires solutions that balance the need for current benefit adequacy with long-term system sustainability. Several proposals for long-term reform are currently under consideration. These range from adjustments to the retirement age and benefit calculation formulas to more fundamental changes in how the system is funded. The ongoing debate reflects the challenge of maintaining this crucial safety net while adapting to changing demographic and economic realities. For current beneficiaries, navigating these changes requires attention to several key areas. Understanding your specific payment schedule, particularly given the new Wednesday distribution system, is crucial. Beneficiaries should also carefully review their benefit statements to ensure they receive the correct COLA adjustments and any additional amounts they may be entitled to under the Fairness Act. The complexity of these changes means that some beneficiaries may need to seek professional assistance in understanding their rights and obligations. This is particularly true for those affected by the Fairness Act's elimination of the WEP and GPO provisions, as these changes can significantly impact benefit calculations. The Social Security Administration's implementation challenges highlight the increasing importance of technological infrastructure in benefit administration. The agency's efforts to modernize its systems while maintaining service continuity represent a critical aspect of these reforms that often goes unnoticed by beneficiaries. Improvements in digital services, including online benefit applications and account management tools, continue to evolve. These technological advances aim to improve service delivery while reducing administrative costs, though the transition presents its own set of challenges for both the agency and beneficiaries. The Social Security system's evolution in 2025 reflects broader changes in American society and economy. For beneficiaries, staying informed and engaged with these changes is crucial. While the immediate focus may be on February payments and near-term adjustments, the longer-term implications of these changes will shape the social safety net for years to come. The success of these reforms will ultimately be measured not just by their financial sustainability, but by their ability to provide adequate support to those who depend on Social Security benefits. As these changes continue to unfold, ongoing monitoring and adjustment will be crucial to ensure the system meets its fundamental goal of providing security and dignity to millions of Americans. Remember, folks, staying informed about these changes is crucial for protecting your benefits. If you found this information helpful, please smash that like button and share this video with anyone who might benefit from this information. And don't forget to subscribe. We cover all the latest Social Security updates as soon as they happen.